Do you believe in creation or evolution?
I would definitely say I believe in creation because there's been a lot of signs in my life that have, been proof of God's existence. And God, to me, created the earth, and there's no other answer. And evolution to me just makes no sense. And it's, and I don't know. It's just really it for me. Just God created the earth, and that's why everything is the way it is.
Do you believe in creation or evolution?
I believe in creation.
Okay, explain.
My life wouldn't be as it is now if it weren't for God and everything.
Okay, what led you to what led that for you to believe that?
Well, when I was younger, I was born into a church family. We always went to church almost every day of the week, different stuff doing, but I really didn't start having that relationship till I was older. But prior to that, I was doing bad stuff. I didn't read my Bible. I didn't listen to my parents. I was a bad influence on people at one point. So when I gave my life to Christ, everything started changing. And you can't tell me, in some scientific way, evolution, that's the reason how that worked, and why if you started, jogging that type of way, you'll have a greater relationship with your family. No, I started reading the Word. I started, praising God. I actually, I prayed and prayed and prayed for, a better relationship with my family, and I just kept diving further and further and further. So for someone to say that evolution, there's evolution and no creation, that is a bunch of baloney, because there's creation and barely any evolution. Evolution just answers a couple things in scientifically wise. Creation, you can't explain the stuff that has been happening. I've seen people literally healed in a matter of seconds. There was one time where I had to help cast out a demon. Scariest moment of my life. So scary. I didn't even know there's a demon to be casted out at this point. I'm praying. This woman starts screaming like she's like a zombie or something like that, just yelling. And I'm over here just, Lord, what the heck is going on with this woman? Next you know, not my pastor, but my pastor's friend that is also a pastor at that camp came to me. He's like, you need to go pray for her and all stuff. I'm like, you talking to me, right? He's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. He's like, okay, so I go over there. Literally, I don't know why, but I was scared to just even lay my hand on her. So I just do that, and you can just feel it. You can just feel it. It was not a good presence. It was just weird. She was all tensed up and just, it was bad. And we all started praying for her. Our pastor started praying for her. Yelling turned into crying. Crying turned into smiling. And everything it was gone in a matter of seconds. So you can't tell me evolution can explain something like that in their type of scientific terms.
Do you believe in creation or evolution?
Evolution.
Evolution, okay. Explain your reasoning.
I just feel like there's a lot more. I feel like things that have to do with creation don't really have as many hard facts to support them. There's stuff to support it, but there's not as much under the creation tab there is under evolution tab. I don't think that we evolved from monkeys, but I do think that we evolved, and that the planet is from evolution. Just because there's more research to back it up.
Okay, do you believe in the Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you believe in creation or evolution?
I believe in both.
Okay, explain your reasoning.
I believe in both because I don't necessarily have a religion to believe in a God, but I do believe in a higher power and a creator. But I also believe in the sciences on humans evolving and just how we could have started as an animal and evolved into humans, or started as what do you call it, like a bacteria or something.
Okay.
That's the reason.
All right, thank you. Do you believe in creation or evolution?
Both.
Both. Okay. Explain.
I feel like things aren't as simple as evolution makes them out to be. I mean, not saying that, like, coming from, like, smaller living organisms isn't something simple, but I just feel like there's got to be more than humans know. There's got to be more out there. I feel like both tie into each other in a way.
How so?
I just feel like, I mean, because, like, I don't only go with one religion. Like, I respect all of them. But, like, as an example, a higher being, like, let's say God, he, like, created the things, and then from that we evolved. Like, I don't know, that's how I see it.
Okay, I can go for that. All right. Thank you for your time. So, I believe in creation, because of the fact that, like, I don't know, I just feel like my life has been set in stone so, like, perfectly, but so imperfectly that it wouldn't make sense for there not to be a creator just, like, running my life. You know what I mean by that? Like, I feel like, for example, like, I started off, like, my life, like, playing football. Like, I played football my whole life and stuff like that, you know? And I even, like, I don't know, I just got, like, a strong, like, bond and build between that, you know? And then I ended up going to Christian school to where I find God, right? I find God in the Christian school. And then I go to Osceola to play more football, right? So I started off in the Christian school. Then I went to Osceola, which is a public school, to play football. Then in college, I go to do both. It was a Christian college. I played football, and I was able to spread the word of Jesus and learn more about the word of Jesus. And it just feels like that, like why would God do that? Why would God do that? And even there's even like some things like when in senior year I got really, really sick one time, and I remembered, like, questioning, why am I sick? Like, why? I can't play football. I can't do anything. And that's when I started to, like, lose my love of football. And I started, like, doing theater. I started doing other things. I started learning more about myself. And now that I look back on me being sick, I would not be the person I am today because of that. And I just feel like, why would me choosing to follow Jesus, like, alter my life like that? Like, if it wasn't real? Like, I couldn't see it any other way. And plus, like, the fact that, like, with the Big Bang Theory, right, and evolution, I just don't understand it. Like, I remember I went to the Museum of Natural History, and I remember it talked about the Big Bang Theory and how it was, like, started, and they talked about, like, a little particle just exploding and, like, creating everything, like, and it questions me because I'm like, okay, well, where did that little particle come from? If there was nothing before the Big Bang Theory, there was nothing, and a little particle exploded. Like, where did the particle come from if there was nothing? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it was, like, at least with creation, we believe that God always was and always will be. That's our explanation for that, and I truly believe that with all my heart. And even, like, with evolution, like, I don't understand how people can see, like the like, life, like, just life being creative, and, like, even, like, small things, like, if the earth was a little bit closer to the sun, we would burn. If it was a little bit farther away, we would freeze. Like, how can you say that just happened by accident? How can you say we happened by accident? We are literally skin and flesh, bones, cells, like a brain, like, hearts pumping. Like, how can you say that all happened on accident? Like, I don't know. I can't see a way to support that. I can't see a way to believe in that and to fight for that. With God, I see a purpose in my life. With God, I see a reason why I was created, a reason why I live my life, a reason to wake up another day. And I feel like if you believe in evolution, like, what's your purpose in life? Why were you created? Were you created for nothing? Were you created just to die? If that's a life, like, that people want to live, that's great for them, but that's not a life that I want to live. Like, and God has proven to me that me following him, I don't know, like, me following God, like he's shown me so much proof in my life that he exists. Like, and it's not because, like, I ask him to do stuff and he does it. It's because I look and I notice the things he does without me asking. Like, for example, like, when I even coming here to Southeastern, when I had to quit football, Like, that happened in 2 seconds. I had to quit football. And I thought, like, I was like, why? Why would God make me do that? Why would God give me football and take it away? And then I'm sitting here, I need money to go here, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So football wasn't going to pay for it. I couldn't stay playing football. I need to find a way. And I remember, like, people saying, be an RA. And people telling me, like, it's impossible. There's no way you can be an RA. There is absolutely no way you can be an RA because it's way too late. It's done. There's no way. And the fact that I'm sitting at lunch one day, and the RDs call me over and say, hey, one of our RAs dropped out. We need an RA. Can you be it? We will pay you scholarship. Like that, like stuff like that, like that I prayed about, and coming to like reality is just like, how can you not believe in that? Like, how can you not believe that that's God doing it? I feel like there's not a coincidence in anyone's life, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like everything that's happened in my life hasn't been a coincidence. It's all been for a reason, and it's not like it's just like I'm just believing that. Like, I see it. I see things happening in my life, bad things, that end up becoming great for me. Like, things that are bringing me down in the beginning and me not seeing end up preparing me for the future and building me up to be a better me. So, how can my life be that complicated, but yet so in line because of me following Jesus if he doesn't exist? So I guess that's my reasoning on that.